Thinking of buying or selling? Regina Vet Realty's objective is to make buying and selling real estate a stress-free experience for their customers. Feel free to call today at 419-294-2000.
Hey, I'm Hannah.
And I'm Amanda. And this is a podcast where we talk Wyandot business and the people who help run them.
What's up, Wyandot? Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of What's Up, Wyandot. Today we've got a couple of fun and exciting guests from Love's Travel Stops. Here today with us, we have Stevee Schaadt and Keith Wimsatt. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for being on the show. So just to get us started off, can you give us a description of your job and what it is you do?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. So my name is Keith Wimsatt. I'm a district manager for Love's Travel Stops. And what I do is oversee our operations across a broad range. Here locally, I have the Northern Ohio market.
Okay, nice. How many locations is that?
We just announced very excitingly yesterday, we opened a brand new store in Diamond, Ohio. So yesterday we added one more to our portfolio. I'll have 6 stores and 3 Speedco. Speedco is our truck care business.
Oh, okay. Awesome. And Stevee, what is it that you do?
Hi, my name is Stevee Schaadt. I am the store GM at the Upper Sandusky Love's location. Part of my job is just to oversee all the operations, the daily operations at the store, the restaurant, Hardee's, and the truck care center. So daily I'm just making sure everything's running smoothly throughout those 3 profit centers.
Nice. How many employees do you guys have?
As a company, we have over 30,000 employees.
Wow.
It's kind of surprising. Most people
Yeah.
are kind of a quiet business that not a lot of people hear about, but we're actually a very large privately owned
Right.
company.
Wow.
Cool. So Keith, we'll go ahead and start with you. Can you just kind of like give us a rundown, a story time? How is it that you got involved with Love's, and what's the story that brought you there?
My story is like that of so many people, and I think what makes us a great company to really work for. I come from a diverse background. I was in the military for 7 years. I was active duty in the Army, and I kind of was looking for a new home, looking for a new challenge. With the Army, I moved around quite a lot, so looking for a place to kind of settle down and call home. I joined Love's and started in South Carolina as an operations manager. And we had, I worked for 3 different stores in South Carolina. Most of my family is actually from Kentucky, so with Love's I was able to move back and be a lot closer to my friends and family in Kentucky. And then this new challenge arose here in Ohio. And so what's great about Love's is we're a big company across the entire country. I've been able to stay with Love's and move and grow in both my personal and professional life with the same company.
Yeah. So how long have you been with Love's?
I've been with Love's for 3 years
For
now.
3 years. Okay. Awesome. How long have you been with Love's, Stevie?
I've been with Love's for almost 2 years. June will be 2 years for me.
Nice. And then did you start as general manager when you got hired?
I started as an operations manager
Okay.
as well, and then I moved into the truck care for a little while just to get some experience running a profit center, and then recently in March I became the store GM.
Nice.
And that is a big promotion, by the way. So
Yeah.
It's a big deal. She has an immensely challenging operation, and it's an amazing thing.
Yeah. Sounds like you got a great person running it. So
Yeah.
that's right.
Thank you.
So okay, you mentioned that there's different obviously departments. So kind of what, I don't want to say like job titles there is. So you talked about you have the truck part.
Yeah.
So what does that kind of section do?
Okay. Our truck care center does anything from tires, brakes, any light mechanical duty, oil changes. So we have different levels out there, all the way from a tire tech to a diesel technician mechanic. And it's pretty cool out there because you don't have to have any experience. We start you out, we train you on how to do the tire tech position, and then we have a really awesome apprenticeship program that we get you into. You don't have to have any tools. We get you set up with a toolbox. We teach you how to do all the mechanical, put you through a training program, and then once you graduate out of that, you become a mechanic. So,
Oh, wow.
and then that toolbox is gifted to you after 1 year of service, and all of that comes with pay increases. And it's a really cool program that we have out there to be able to train and develop new mechanics that they can take
Right.
even further into their career.
Yeah, so you can start there with no experience and
Yep.
be able to grow from there.
Right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely, and especially in this climate now where a lot of people are looking for great jobs, not everything requires a college degree. We have this amazing trade skill that we offer. Some people are having to pay to go to a trade school and learn this trade. We'll pay for all of that. We teach you in-house. We have our own education system, some of the best training in the business.
And then you have a job.
And then you have a job. Yeah, you're getting paid the whole time.
Yeah.
You're getting paid to go to school.
Oh, right. You get the training and a job at the same time. That's pretty awesome. I didn't know that.
Lots of bonus potential in those positions as well. Going through, like, we assign our mechanics an apprentice, and once they graduate through that program, if they do it in a certain time frame, they get $1,000 bonus and stuff like that.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it's a great program and a lot
Yeah.
of potential for
And are
everybody out
you
there.
currently hiring for anything out there right now?
Definitely, most definitely
Yeah.
hiring all positions,
Yeah.
retired.
Positions,
Yeah.
Yes.
absolutely.
All-
So what is kind of the different positions out there in case somebody obviously is not wanting to be a mechanic? What other spots are
like,
available? So is there like cashiers? It's like the
Yeah.
Hardy's hiring, so you're pretty much hiring
um,
diversely in there.
yeah. Hardee's is always hiring, and right now we have a $300 sign-on bonus in the restaurant for people that sign on with us there, along with a referral bonus for the current employees. For the store side, they have a $100 sign-on bonus along with a $100 referral. So definitely hiring in all positions. There's never a time that we're not looking for the right person for the right fit. We're not going to turn somebody down that we see potential in. So we always have space for great employees.
Yeah. And how do they apply? Do they go online? Can they come in?
Loves.com/careers.
Awesome. They can do it just
Right on
online.
there.
Google search, you search Love's Jobs, you're gonna
Yeah.
find
Yeah.
us, Love's Travel Stops, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And honestly, don't be afraid just to come into the local
Oh,
Love's and stop by and
I've helped multiple people sit down on an iPad, fill out the application right there, and then we can do an on-the-spot interview and everything. So
Oh, that's awesome.
if you're looking for a job, just
Come
don't
on
hesitate.
in.
Come out and
Come on in.
ask
Yeah.
for me. I'll help you
Yeah.
out.
Yes, ask for Stevie if you're looking for a job.
Okay, so not that we want to encourage people to, hey, leave Upper. We obviously want people to stay here, but just out of curiosity, is there a lot of potential to transfer to other Love? Is that a difficult process, or is that if you want to move away and be with family, if there's a Love station nearby, how's that work?
yeah, nothing
Extremely easy. Yeah.
makes us more excited to help keep an employee, and especially a great team member with Love's Travel Stops. It's a very easy process. It's a couple mouse clicks and it's taken care of. We have team members that move all the time as life happens. We'd love nothing more than to keep our great team members with a great company. So, and that's been my story, moving all over the
Right.
country.
Yeah.
So even for myself, it's been just a great opportunity as life evolves and your family grows or your professional interest grows. One of the best things about Love's is, we're a large company, but we're growing like a small business. We're growing every day. You hear Stevie talking about the growth in the tire shop and how much we're adding and evolving and what we're offering. So just a tremendous amount of growth, which creates a lot of upward mobility. It creates so much room to bring on a team member at an entry level position and grow to managers, all kinds of even above store roles in the corporate office. It's just unlimited potential.
Oh, that's awesome. Now you guys are all of them 24/7? All the Loves, or just depending on location?
Travel stops.
Yep,
Travel
all
stops,
travel
okay.
stops are 24/7.
Yes.
Awesome.
All of our restaurants and our truck care facilities, we're a 24-hour
Yes.
day business.
Yeah, which is huge, obviously, for the truckers to be able to come at any time. And then obviously anybody who's on third shift or wants to swing in. Nice.
Absolutely, yeah, those Amazon packages never stop.
Yeah.
Gotta supply our drivers,
That's right,
our
yeah.
clientele with fuel and food to keep America going.
Yeah, awesome.
And that's a very important job that is, I feel like, pretty often not underestimated. That's not the right word, but like underappreciated.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially the drivers, yeah. They're very underappreciated for all that they do. Like during the pandemic, the one thing that did not slow down was our business. Like the trucks didn't slow down, so it was just, as everybody else was at home and doing their thing, the trucks had to keep moving and even doing more on top of what they normally do. So it's been a long year for them as well.
Yeah.
There's a scary statistic out there that essentially if trucks stop moving for 3 days, all of our stockpile of medical, equipment, medicine, essential goods that we live and breathe on every day would be depleted 3 days away from
Oh man.
Yeah.
chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we do every day just to keep the trucks running is hugely important, and it's rewarding to be a part of.
Yeah.
Good. All right. So, question to both of you. Walk us through just an average day of work. Your head gets off the pillow. What do you do? How does that look?
I don't think there is an average day in what we do, and that's what's so much fun. Your attention and your efforts are in different areas every single day. In Stevee's position, I'll let her talk about it more. It's so exciting because you're in so many different facets of the business every day. But every day you're going to help customers. I mean, that's something that is very, very rewarding and exciting. Every day you're going to help someone get what they need and get back on the road. So our commitments to our customers to help them get the products and get moving.
Yeah.
So their job and their livelihood depends on minutes and seconds of being stopped as little as possible to keep driving.
Yeah.
Miles are dollars, and they've got to keep going. So every day we're going to help customers get what they need, get back on the road, and do the best job we can. Their interactions when they're off the road, because they're maybe they're only off the road for 30 minutes a day, are so crucial. So providing that friendly service.
Yeah, you may be the only person they talk to face for that day.
And that is so true. We might be the only person that they interact with on a daily basis. So just giving that positive experience and that place to maybe kind of sit down for a minute and have a hot meal. That's the best part of what we do every day. That's your average day.
Yeah, I guess that was one thing I didn't realize, Stevie brought it up earlier, is that you guys do have hot food so that they can stop in, besides Hardee's. So they can stop in and grab a drink and grab some hot food and get back on the road and also get things fixed while they're there.
Right.
That's awesome. So your day-to-day is different depending on what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, every day is a different challenge. But most of the time you come in for the day, you get your team set up be able to take care of all the customers, any questions that they have, really get them ready for the day. And then just throughout the day, checking in on the restaurant and the truck care, making sure everything's going smoothly, answering the questions. Really, I'm there to help out the team members. That way those team members can give the best experience for our customers. So that's my main goal. If they have any issues, I'm solving that quickly.
Yeah.
That way they're able to get back out there and help those customers as quickly as they can. It's all about that speed and making sure that it's friendly for them. They want to be able to come in, get what they want, use the restroom, get a drink, shower, and get back on the road. So it's all about making sure that we provide that service, and at the same time making sure that that person feels welcome. A lot of our consistent customers like coming to Love's because we are that friendly place that they know that they're going to feel welcome when they come in, not like they're a burden. So
Right, just
we
like,
take pride in that, especially at the Upper Sandusky location.
so you pretty much take care of the people that take care of the people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
My job's to take care of them so that they can take care of our customers.
Yeah.
Great way to put it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, you gotta make sure, like, I never even thought about that, the fact that some of these guys on the roads for 12 hours a day and they stop and, like, the person at the, the cash register or in the hot food or at Hardee's, maybe their only face-to-face conversation for a few days. So to make sure it's friendly and they don't feel like they're a burden.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. These customers that we have they're a lot of fun too.
Oh yeah.
They have some of the most unique stories you've ever heard.
Oh, sure.
I had the privilege of working with one customer and he was at every store in Kentucky that I was at. I mean, he drove so much.
Wow.
I mean, you're talking about millions of miles that they drive. And I ran into him at 3 different stores, and every time I see him, it's hey, what's up? It's he went by the nickname Diamond Greg, which is a whole story in and of itself. But just so much fun, and that's where really the joy in our job is, just having fun with these with our customers, bringing that personality, and
having
that
those
livelihood.
regulars.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Definitely, every store has their regulars that come in every day, so
Yeah.
it's great to get to know them, and part of providing great service is getting to know those customers and what they like and their families and what they're going through. That way you're able to better serve them.
Yeah, especially, I mean, they're coming off of the major highway, so you guys are probably always having them come in.
Yeah.
So to be able to have a regular, I think that's cool. Especially, I mean, some of these truck drivers, they travel all over the place.
Oh yeah.
So to be able, like you said, have one guy that, maybe just be passing by and then you see him again, and just to kind of hear the stories of where they've been and what they've seen is probably a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for you and I, our daily commute, we might complain about a 10-mile drive in traffic. I mean,
Yeah.
these, our customers are, hey, I'm going to be in Washington State today. I'll see you tomorrow.
Right.
It's a whole different perspective and scale that you don't even realize.
Yeah. Right, and then some of them obviously miss their family, so it goes back to like that friendly interaction.
Yeah. And
So-
if they've had a bad day on the road, if traffic was bad or anything like that, we can be the ones that turn that day around. Like they could have come in a completely bad attitude, and as long as you're being friendly and taking care of them and helping them out, they're gonna leave in a much better attitude to get back out on the road in a safer mindset and everything. So
That's
it all
awesome.
comes back to that, just being friendly, making them feel like they're at home when they come into our stores.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I've done the family road trip when I was younger.
Yes.
It's like pack everyone up in the car, we're gonna drive around for 2 weeks, go to Yellowstone,
Mm-hmm.
and I just have a lot of memories of just being exhausted and wanting to get out of the car. So it's like, I think we take that for granted sometimes, that these guys have that all day, every day.
Right.
It's not just a silly little family vacation, it's your life.
Right.
Yeah.
And that would be extremely taxing.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, and obviously the person on the cash register, I was telling Stevie that my parents, they take a lot of motorcycle rides, so they go there in the morning, they eat at Hardee's for breakfast, and then they go to the other side and they get their drinks and stuff like that to pack up. And I do have to say, the cashier who's always there is always like, so where are you headed? What are you doing? It's not just like, all right, it's 2:45, see ya. It's like, where are you guys headed? I see you got quite a few bikes out there, and it's like, honestly, you guys are genuinely curious about their day, and it was just cool that you're not like, all right, well, $6, see ya.
So it's great that you bring that up too, because we do have that truck side of the business, but at the same time, people that are traveling, when you go on vacation and stuff, you can see the love symbol and know that, hey, you're gonna go there and it's gonna be a safe place.
Yes.
You're not gonna have to worry about walking into a dingy store.
Yeah.
So even with traveling, or even our local business here, they know that they can come out to Love's and have a nice, clean facility that we're going to be in stock of the
Yeah,
products. that they
because
want.
sometimes, some of the truck stops, on the side of the road. I'm just saying, I'm not comfortable doing that, but it's Love's.
I know we've stopped at some on the way to Cleveland that were like, oh,
Yeah, maybe
we're
not so
going to
much,
the-
because
yeah.
you never know, but when you go there and it's brightly lit, there's actual employees in there, and it's, pretty good traffic the whole time, so it feels like you're just going to like a Walmart or something, where it's more active and you don't feel like you're going to somewhere that's dark and dingy and
Right.
you know what's happening. So that's usually where we stop, or when we take our bikes there, because you can't eat breakfast and you can go to the other side, and it's a good I feel like a stopping point for people that travel, because you do have a little bit more than just stopping at just a regular gas station. You can get up and you can fuel up and you can get your extra stuff, and then you can sit in the grass inside or something, and stretch your legs.
And we have these amazing dog parks now
Yes,
too.
I was
Every
just gonna say.
little park you talk about.
Go ahead and tell
We
me.
love dog parks.
Yeah, initiative we pushed a couple of years ago was to add dog parks to all our locations. So a place where you can, we literally have a picnic table. You can sit down and your dog can run around, and you can, on a nice day like today, it's beautiful out there. You could have a really enjoyable meal and just kind of de-stress from the road.
Right.
And it's a wonderful environment.
Yeah, so that's for anybody. If you're just stopping in to get gas, or if you're traveling, or if you're a truck driver, it's a little bit of everything. If you just drive to the drugstore and get some food. That's
Absolutely.
awesome.
Yeah, you guys didn't, just talking kind of around the table, we really summed up what our brand is, very very quickly here in short order. That's just what, we're kind of that safe haven on the highway, and you know what you're going to get every time. It's going to be clean and friendly, and you're going to get the best service and friendly people. So yeah, you guys really summed it up nicely.
Oh, thank you.
Since we're going to be swapping out guests, one last question for Stevie. Do you have any sort of or a funny anecdote you'd like to share about your job, or just what's the best thing you love about your job? Anything you'd like to say before we swap out?
I guess the best thing I love about my job is just being able to go in there and I worked for Walmart for 8 years before I came to Love, and it's a much bigger scale employee-wise. So being able to work at Love's, I get to know my employees a lot better. I'm working hand in hand with them every single day, so it's a much more family environment. Like, you guys got to meet Kirsten a little bit ago and seen us joking around and stuff. You get to know people and create those one-on-one relationships with all of your employees a lot better.
So it's a little bit more than just a job.
Yeah. So like you grow to care about them, and you want to succeed for them and do the best you can. So I love being able to be in that type of work environment and help them succeed.
That's awesome.
Okay, well, Stevie, thank you so much for coming on. And we're going to have a quick message from one of our sponsors, and then we will be right back.
Thinking of buying or selling? Regina Vet Realty's objective is to make buying and selling real estate a stress-free experience for their customers. Feel free to call today at 419-294-2000.
All right, welcome back, everyone. So we actually have swapped Keith out. Stevie's still here, but now we have Kirsten Radford.
Yes.
All right, hello, Kirsten. How are you doing?
I'm just fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
So can you tell us what your job title is and just give us a rundown of what you do at work?
Yes, I am a fresh food coordinator. I do the salads daily, the fresh food program, or the fresh fruit program daily. We roll tacos on a daily basis. We have kind of like a little build-to thing that's, daily. And then we have hot to-go sandwiches, breakfast and lunch. It's all day long. There's 3 of us back there, constantly busy with it.
Awesome. So we've been told that you and Stevie are kind of work buddies. Is this true?
Kinda, yeah.
We just like to joke around.
Yeah.
Have a good time. Yeah.
It's fun. We make it fun.
Yeah, you got to get through the days and stuff.
Yes.
We definitely have a good time there.
So do you have any fun work stories that you'd like to share with us? Or
Well,
Well, how long have you guys worked together, first of all?
Well, she's been at the store since it opened.
Oh, wow.
yeah, I've been there for 4 years now.
Nice.
And so, I mean, she's been there since I started at this store 2 years ago in 2019. So,
Nice.
Yeah, we have fun.
That's
You
awesome.
have to have fun at work.
You do, yeah. So I guess I didn't ask, what shifts do you guys work? Do you work the day shift, or both of you? Or?
I go in at 5 a.m.
Wow.
and I
okay.
start the breakfast, and then another girl comes in at 7:38. She starts, we like overlap each other just to keep the fresh food going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's awesome.
so you're there from like 5 a.m. to
1:30.
wow. Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then, the other girls come in for 8, and then there's another one there till like 6 or 7. Yeah, so we're constantly,
yeah, we got to keep that hot case and everything open all day and all night just for the customers. The truck drivers come in at all hours, so we have to keep everything running. Keep the open air cooler stocked. Like she said, she does salads. We also do fruit parfaits. We do puddings, cakes, and cheesecakes. The
Yes.
fruit program is an awesome program that we have, especially during the summertime. It's really nice for our travelers to be able to come in and get some fresh food, something
Yes.
other than like our fast food restaurant that we have if the drivers get worn out on eating the same thing. So we have a big variety that we're able to offer them.
Well, right, especially if they're only most of them probably eat fast food.
yes.
Majority of the time, so to be able to
Yes.
have like an actual meal.
Yeah, the salads
like a
really do
restaurant.
good. The salads really do good.
I was gonna say, what's your favorite food item if you've tried them all? I'm assuming you did.
I
try
would
some.
say, I would have to say the strawberry parfait.
Okay.
But I leaning towards my summer, body now.
Yeah.
So I go for salads.
Yeah.
I like the tacos, like the chicken and steak tacos.
Yes,
That's
that
one
sounds
of my
good.
favorites.
Yeah.
See, I would have trouble working that job because I would just be hungry all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, and we just got the chicken tenders in and stuff.
And the
cheddar
chicken
tenders.
wings.
Yeah, and there's wings, so.
Yeah, they're
Really
very
good.
good too.
Oh
Very good.
man.
So basically, when we're done recording, Party of Loves.
I know. I was just thinking of like
There you
chicken
go.
tenders at love.
Everybody come out. Keep
Yeah.
Kirsten busy for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
My hot case full.
I'd rather stay busy than be slow. I
Yeah.
really would.
Yeah, that does sound really good. Because I guess, like, in my mind, you just think of, like, the hot dog rollers or, like, the general stuff. So I didn't know that you guys...
Oh yeah.
All
Literally
the
make
behind the
food,
scenes,
yeah.
all that
Yes.
behind the scenes, like the tacos and stuff are literally made from scratch. They put them all together, roll them up, and then we have them prepped back there to where we just put them in the oven.
Mm-hmm.
Cook
Everything's
them and-
fresh.
Yeah,
Yes.
so, yeah.
Wow,
That's why it's called fresh fruit.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, and then, like, if you would get hired, you have training to make all that stuff.
Yes.
Oh, of course.
Oh yes,
Of course.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Now I'm just, like, thinking about chicken tenders.
And they're not just like your average little chicken tenders either. They're huge.
Yeah.
They're really huge.
And Hardee's has really good. They have the hand breaded chicken tenders over there, so they're really good. And they just started. I think it starts next week. They're doing hand breaded chicken sandwiches. So
Ooh.
they're getting chicken breasted, and that they're gonna start hand breading there. I'm
Nice.
excited to try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so since I'm apparently going to start eating at Love's, how much, what's your average cost of the food? Would you say it's
$3.99-ish.
Oh,
You
so
know,
it's-
yes, it's not bad at all.
No,
so a
that's
good
really
bang
nice.
for your buck?
Yeah, so under $5 you can get a good lunch or a good dinner.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you're traveling.
We always run promotions too, like on your roll grill 2 for $3.33, or on the sandwiches stuff. A lot of the times, depending on what month it is, they'll run promos. They buy a Pepsi and a Snickers bar, and you're gonna get half off of your sandwich. Or it's just a different promo that we're always running every time, and they change every couple months. So it's cool to just pay attention to those. We have them posted on the outside of the building, along with stickers throughout the store to keep you informed on what those are.
And you guys have, obviously, you guys have like apparel in there.
Yeah.
And I know you guys have like, obviously, like the Tylenol. You guys have like a little bit of everything, like
Oh,
Tylenol, like the
yes,
medication, like
yes.
anything that you need.
A whole mobile to go section, so
Yeah.
chargers, all of that, device mounts for cars. And then on the truck side, we have literally everything that they could want over there,
Wow.
including like we have charcoal and lighter fluid and
Laundry
grill
soap.
out laundry
You guys are like a
soap,
whole
Kids'
store.
toys.
yes, toys. Definitely
Yes.
during summer, like a lot of people don't, or winter, a lot of people don't think about coming to Love's for Christmas shopping, but we have an entire section of toys that we run, plush, all of that throughout
Oh
winter.
wow.
Wow, so I'm sitting here thinking, like, some days I'm at my desk and I have a moment, I'm like, oh, shoot, I need to go grocery shopping, or I've got like a children's birthday party come up, I have to make a list of where I need to go. You guys could just,
All in one.
it's right here.
Yeah, get your
Yeah.
lunch, eat your chicken tenders, and then get your little grocery shopping.
Little knickknacks and
Yeah.
chargers and,
We have a lot of people that like work at the factories and they're like, well, so-and-so's birthday's today. I need to get them this. Right over here.
All right. Yeah.
Right over here.
Oh, that's awesome. And then if it's like you just want to go over to the fast food and grab food there,
Nice, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome. You just want to make sure of everything. And then obviously you can always get your gas there. So yeah.
Yes.
One-stop shop is what we go for.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what we need to be because, our primary business is that truck business. So, we're the place that they stop. A lot of times it's hard for them to go get into a Walmart parking lot and
Oh,
stuff.
right.
So,
And then they can get everything there. They can stop, they can get their truck fixed,
Yeah.
whatever, they can get their gas, and they can get their food. Maybe they need to
A
grab something for
shower.
their wife when they come back.
Yeah.
Anything.
Oh.
Yeah, a shower.
a lot of our drivers are buying because we have like this glass bearing case that has a really cool glass knickknacks in it, and a lot of them buy stuff that they like for their wives. all
It's a
the time.
hand-blown glass, they call
Yeah.
it.
Oh.
oh,
Yeah,
That's
like the
exciting.
little frogs and little
Yeah.
roses that say I love you.
Yeah.
And cute little sayings, to wife or grandmother or mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mother's Day is coming up, so
Yes.
come on to
Yes.
Mother's
we
Day.
do have
Yes.
stuff that says mom and stuff on
Yeah.
it, so it's really,
See?
really cool stuff.
Yeah, like you said, because a lot of times, Walmart's probably like the one place they may be able to park in, but other than that, you can't park those trucks
Just
literally anywhere.
Yeah.
Just anywhere.
Mm-mm.
or they have to walk. I see where they like try to park in like a hotel or something, and then they're like walking down the street,
Right.
and that's not safe. So if they can just pull into Love's and then get what they need. It's awesome.
And Love's
Yes, we have lots.
corporate wide has started into the hotel business, so a lot of the truck stops out there, they have a hotel that's really, really close that they're able to get transportation back and forth to the
Wow.
hotel.
That's
and a lot of them
huge.
are like connected right there, so it's a great thing that Love's is getting into, trying to really be that overall dynamic one-stop place for the
Yes.
drivers.
Yeah, especially like a safe place like we talked about earlier for them to go even,
Right.
just to be able to like rest their head for a minute and get back on the road and not have to sleep in their vehicles maybe one night or
Yeah.
things like that.
Yes.
That's awesome.
I like working for there because it's a very family-oriented place.
That's what Stevie was saying.
Very family.
Yeah.
You know, they're a very understanding company. Very understanding. And then I have a very understanding boss too.
I try to be.
Well, it's nice when it's small and like a small knit family or group, and you feel like a family,
Right.
and you kind of take care of each other.
Definitely, and Love's as a company really instills that in every single one of their stores or stops. It is a family-owned company. Like Tom Love started the company, and it's still owned and ran. Like our two CEOs are Frank and Greg Love. So I mean, it's still owned and ran by the Love's family. So they're able to instill that family culture inside. And Jenny Lovemeyer, she is the chief culture officer.
So it's like a corporation but a small business feel.
Right. So we're still a family-owned business, so we're not like a publicly traded company where they have to worry about their shareholders and all of that. Love's is worried about their employees. That way they can take care of the customers. So where other companies might have that focus, we got to make sure our shareholders are happy
Right.
about this. Love's is more, hey,
As long as they're happy and their people.
what's
are
our
happy.
employees doing?
So you get to go to work and you feel like the higher ups view you as a
Right,
person
yes,
and not
right.
just another number.
Exactly.
That's good.
Exactly. Everything Love's does is to focus not only on the customer but their employees. So
Yes.
they're very employee driven.
And they try to make it around to, your store at least once a year, 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like I've met them before, so it's not like you work for this big corporation and you see them on the wall, the pictures, and you never met them. So we have, and they're very, very nice people.
Especially with how many employees they have. I mean, even a takeoff once a year is still big for.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Over
you said, there's some people
500
that's been there for like 50
Right.
years. They never meet the
Yeah.
owner.
Exactly,
Oh,
yes.
definitely. Yeah.
Wow.
It's really cool. Over 550 locations, and we're adding 40 to 50 new stores every year. So where Keith was talking earlier about the growth potential, I mean, literally anywhere in the country that you want to move, you're going to find a Love's within that distance. And if it's not there right now, it's probably going to be there within the next 5 to 10 years.
Wow.
So a great, huge company that's still able to instill that family culture. It's unheard of. So it's an awesome company.
Yeah, especially if you know that you can start somewhere, and then obviously if your family grows, you grow as a person. You can either move around in the store, or you can move to a different location.
And
That's
develop
all
up through the company. A lot of our leadership has started out just from being a part-time team member, moved all the way into store GMs and even higher than that. So easy with how much we grow. It's so easy to be able to move up in the company as long as you show that drive and initiative and the will to want to do it. It's great.
So there's definitely potential if you
Yeah.
just want to.
Yes,
Obviously, if there's not that position, you can get hired as a cashier or anything like that. Like you said, a part-time person, and you can maybe like when you move on or go anywhere else. Like there's always positions.
Oh, for
like
sure.
4 different shift leader or cashier, shift leader,
Yeah.
IMC,
Well, you got team
and fresh
trainer.
food.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And people want to know that. They want to know that they can move up if they want to or move around.
Definitely.
I tell
options.
everybody that gets hired in there, it's a great company to work for. There's plenty of ways to go up.
Yes.
You just gotta want it.
Yeah, that's great.
All the training's done right there.
Mhm.
If you want to learn something, we're going to do our best to make sure that you succeed and do what you can to get into that position. So.
All right, do you guys have anything else you'd like to add? Any closing statements?
No, I mean, we talked about how we're hiring earlier, so a little bit about like our pay. We have competitive wages. Right now, like store and restaurant starts out at $11 with no experience. If you have experience, that number is flexible. Along with our sign-on and referral bonuses that I talked about. The other great thing is even if you work for Hardee's, you're a Love's employee over there since Hardee's is owned by Love's, so you get all of the Love's benefits by working for us.
Now, can you start working at Hardee's and then move over to Love's?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a seamless transition because even at Hardee's, you're a Love's employee, you're not a Hardee's
Right,
employee.
okay.
So you just wear a Hardee's name tag for the symbol of being over there
Yeah,
in that
okay.
restaurant. But some of the benefits we offer, we have for full time, we have medical, dental, vision. They have 401k matching.
Wow.
You get a week's paid vacation at your 6-month mark. And you also get 4 raises in your first 2 years.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
and then after that,
Yeah.
you continue to get a raise every year after that. So, and then, like I said, with moving up, every time you move into a new position, you get a raise with that. So there's so much potential that even though you might start here, within no time you can move as high up as you want.
Yeah, and you get benefits, which is
Oh,
huge. A
yeah,
lot of
yeah,
like, I don't want to say
yeah.
like kind of like
So,
gas
like,
station
right.
settings, you don't really get.
The difference
That
between
kind of
working
thing.
for like our Hardee's and going and working for like McDonald's for them,
Yeah.
you're getting the Love's benefits compared to what the Hardee's or
Oh, right.
the other company's benefits would be.
Yeah. Wow. And if they want to apply, obviously they said you can just stop in at Love's here in Upper Sandusky. What's the
Yeah.
address?
1301 North Whirlpool Street.
Ask for Stevee. She can, if you don't have a computer, you can go in. She'll walk you through it, and you can honestly get a interview right on the spot.
Right?
Or you can go to their website and apply there.
Yeah.
And call Stevie and say, hey, I just applied. Check it out.
Stevie, give me a job.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Well,
Thank
thank
you.
you guys so much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having us.
yeah.
We really appreciate it.
And for everyone listening, be sure to like and subscribe on our YouTube channel. Find us on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, and be sure to like the Wyandot Chamber of Commerce Facebook page.